Welcome to the Spacelab Tools informational video. In this video, we'll be looking at the breadboard brackets, also called vertical mounting brackets. These allow two breadboards to be mounted perpendicular to each other for various uses, and come with counterboard and slotted mounting points, which work for imperial and metric screws. Spacelab Tools currently produces 4 types of brackets. They include the BRK060, which measures 6 inches tall, the BRK120, which measures 12 inches tall, the BRK121, which also measures 12 inches tall but for heavy-duty purposes, and the BRK180, which measures 18 inches tall. Let's look at an example of how the BRK060 can be used. Here we have 2 imperial breadboards that we wish to secure to one another. We can do so using the BRK060. Move the boards to where you wish to secure them, then align the clearance slots in the bracket with the threaded holes in the breadboards. Now, insert a 1/4-20 cap screw with a washer into the bottom clearance slot on the bracket. Screw it in by hand into the threaded hole, but leaving it loose enough to adjust the position of the bracket if necessary. Once you have the bracket in your desired location, secure the screw to the bracket using a ball driver. These come in handy for scenarios like these because they have a rounded tip, allowing them to be used at an angle. This makes them a great choice with tightening and loosening screws in hard-to-reach places. Next, repeat the same process as before with a cap screw and washer with the other clearance slot. If you wish to do so, install another breadboard bracket on the opposite side for extra rigidity. Now, your 2 breadboards are secured to one another. As mentioned earlier, these brackets come with counterbore mounting points, which allow the same purpose as the clearance slots, but these hide the screw, allowing for a more orderly view. These are measured at imperial distances, so they will be aligned with the threaded holes on imperial breadboards. Using a ball driver is ideal here, as the long length of the ball driver will make it easy to screw in a cap screw through the counterbore hole and into the breadboard. Because of the clearance slots on the brackets, a metric breadboard can be mounted on an imperial breadboard. However, because of the difference in spacing on a metric breadboard versus an imperial breadboard, only one bracket can be used to secure one to the other. Let's use a BRK180 in this case. Move the boards to where you wish to secure them and align the centers of the threaded holes on both boards to the clearance slots. Insert a 1/4-20 cap screw with a washer into the bottom clearance slot and into the imperial breadboard. Screw it in by hand into the threaded hole, but leaving it loose enough to adjust the position of the bracket if necessary. Once you have the bracket in your desired location, secure the screw to the bracket using a ball driver. Next, repeat the same process as before, but with a metric cap screw and washer with the other clearance slots. This will fasten the bracket to the metric breadboard. Let's continue this process by attaching 2 BRK060 brackets as shelf mounts so that we can place another object on top. Align the centers of the threaded holes on the board to the small clearance slot in the bracket. This will allow the other leg of the bracket to act as a shelf. Insert an M6 cap screw with a washer through the clearance slot on the bracket. Screw it in by hand into the threaded hole, adjusting the height as necessary. Then use a ball driver to tighten. Repeat the same procedure for the other bracket. When the bracket is secure, use a level to ensure the legs of the brackets are at the same height. Adjust the height if necessary. Once it is level, place the object of your choosing on top of the brackets. Thanks for watching this Spacelab Tools informational video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more informational videos like this, consider subscribing. For more information about these brackets and other Spacelab Tool products, visit www.spacelabtools.com. Link is in the description below.